This week on Let's Try This Again. How do I get motivated when I fall off track? Fulfillment. Being an entrepreneur fulfills me. Comedy fulfills me. When you look in the mirror, are you happy with what you see? Do you feel insecure? The highest level of success is not financial, it's fulfillment. To have that fulfillment, I have to fucking work. I have to be productive every day. I have to be consistent on social media. Think of the end goal of what your life would look like if you were fully fulfilled, how you would look, how you would feel. What are the steps you have to do to get there? My motivation is fulfillment. Hey, you guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Try This Again podcast. I am your host, b.simone. B.simone. Let's try this again. LTTA, yeah, LTTA, yeah, LTTA, yeah, LTTA. I got a lot of energy today. We already shot one episode because y'all know when I do pod days, I bulk shoot. So I don't know. We don't always drop in order, so I can't say what was last week. I can't say what's next week, but just know this is my second episode today, and I got two more with a surprise guest. Ooh, y'all better keep up. Y'all better keep up, because he might be my man. But yeah, welcome back. I'm in sunny LA. I love the sun. I love the vibes out here. I love podding out here. I pod in LA and I pod in Atlanta. But you know I love engaging with you guys, and it just helps me get a roll on with these topics and conversation when I'm doing a solo episode. So I do Q&As, and I let you guys ask me things that I can answer and engage with you guys about. So today's episode, we're going to do a little Q&A, and you guys asked me a lot of entrepreneurship questions. So I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about my entrepreneur journey, how I got to where I am today. Once again, I got to do this every episode because y'all don't drag me now. I am not a professional. I am not a therapist. I am not a psychologist. I am not a psychiatrist. I am simply, you know what? I'm not even giving you advice. I'm giving you my experience. Take it or leave it. Eat the meat. What is it? What's the quote?
Spit out the bones.
Spit out the bones. Take it or leave it. Take what you need and let the rest go. I am not an advice giver. I am a truth teller, and I can only tell you the truth about my experience, okay? So I'm going to give y'all a little trip down memory lane on how I got to this point of being a serial entrepreneur. What makes you serial? Like a serial killer. Like how many people do you have to kill to be a serial killer?
More than one.
More than one? Damn, I might be a serial. No, I'm just kidding. How many people do you have to come rob to be a serial robber? It's like, okay, no, I am a serial entrepreneur though. Like I start businesses quite often. Yeah, so we're going to talk about how I got to this point of my entrepreneurship career, and I'm going to take y'all down a trip of memory lane. So you guys, as you guys know, and you might not know, you might be new here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tapping in. I'm trying to reach, there's millions of people that know who b.simone is, and I love my community. I thank you guys for supporting me so much, and I pour into you guys every day, but I'm also trying to catapult through this. I'm not even going to say it's a plateau, but I've made a huge name for myself and built a massive community, but I also want to reach people that have no idea who I am. There's billions of people in the world, so there's still millions and millions and millions of people that have no idea who b.simone is. So like I said, as you may know, you might not know, you might be new here, or you might be a long-term fan or supporter. So thank you for being here if you are a OG or if you are new. But if you don't know, I moved from Dallas, Texas to Atlanta, Georgia to pursue a career in music, you guys. And then when Instagram got short clip videos, because Instagram used to only be pictures, and then it got videos, right? Once it got videos, I just started posting being myself. I was never posting saying, I'm going to be a comedian, I'm going to go viral. Baby, in 2015, 2014, 10 years ago, we didn't know what viral meant. There was no such thing as a viral celebrity. There was no such thing as viral, as you're going viral, getting millions of hits and views and this and that on Instagram. Instagram was so new a decade ago. For me, I started my Instagram, I think in 2013 or 2014, so about 10 years ago. And my viral moment was 2016, which was actually 2 years of consistency, you guys. But I didn't post on Instagram being like, I'm trying to be this comedian, I want to go viral. I was just posting being myself, being my everyday self. If I had a bad day, I talked about that. If I had a good day, I talked about that. If an F-boy made me mad, I talked about that. So whatever happened in my day or in my life, I was just making 15-second videos doing that, right? So I wanted to do music though. I was so focused on being a musical artist. When I started making 15-second videos on Instagram, now it's like 1 minute. Then they made reels. Then they made the long version. Like you can post 10-minute videos on Instagram. Back when I started, it was only 10 seconds. 15 seconds, excuse me. I think Vine was like 6. Instagram was 15 seconds. That's it. That's all you had to either make people laugh, capture people, reel them in, have them listen to you. You have 15 seconds, not 90 seconds, not a minute. So I was making these videos and those videos were going viral. They were getting so many hits, so many hits. And I know we're going to get to the Q&A later, but I want to answer this because a lot of people ask me, how do you find your thing? How do you find your niche? Number one, you just have to be. You have to be. I wasn't thinking about finding my thing. I wasn't thinking about finding my niche. I was being myself and it found me. So putting my content out there, it was like I was doing music. I was doing these ranting videos. The ranting videos took off. The music wasn't bad. It wasn't like failing, but it wasn't taking off like my content of me showing my personality and being myself. So when I saw that flourishing, I was like, this is my thing. Focus on that. So I started to focus on that, and that became my thing. The black girl ranting in her little Toyota in her car about her day, and this was before anybody was doing it. You know what I mean? So I thank you, God, that I caught the beginning of that wave. So how do you find your thing? You find your thing by being truthful, by being authentic, by being who you are in that season. That's who I was in that season. I wasn't trying to be anybody else. I was just being myself and posting videos of me in my reality and in my truth. So I started posting those videos, and that made me veer away from music. I still did music. I still did my Freestyle Fridays. I still did freestyles and music, and I put stuff on SoundCloud and I put stuff on YouTube. And I don't even want to call it comedy because at the moment I wasn't looking at it as comedy. I would just rant in the car about topics. So my ranting videos were more making a name for me, like this funny girl on Instagram. But I've always done so many things because I never wanted to put myself in a box. Yes, I had to focus on that and I watered that because that was working, but I never quit or gave up on music ever, ever, ever. I still did it for fun. Even if I wasn't putting out music, I still watered that also, but I mainly focused on what was working. So once those videos took off, I remember my first brand deal, you guys. Now it's like, I'm just going to throw out a number. Like, okay, you could get $15,000 to post a picture. Kylie Jenner, Kim K, she got offered $1 million to post one photo. One photo for $1 million. People are getting $30,000 to post a picture. I've gotten double digits to do campaigns. 6 figures, to do campaigns on social media. Now, but back then, we're talking about a decade ago. I remember my first brand deal was a tea company, a tummy tea, right? It was some tea company, and they gave me $75 to post that picture. But in my mind, that was a win. Why? Because I was also, once again, if you don't know, I was a licensed cosmetologist. So I was doing this social media thing, and I was still working a job, you guys. In this time, I didn't make enough revenue to quit my job. If you're not making enough money to align with your lifestyle and to live, you're going to have to work. You're going to have to have a couple jobs, have a couple hustles while you're trying to figure out this entrepreneurship. So I got a brand deal for $75, y'all. That was good for me because I was still doing hair, and sometimes I would make $200 a week doing hair. I was still struggling doing hair. I wasn't financially stable doing hair. I remember my booth rent was $200 a week. And I would go into Hair RS. Shout out to Hair RS. Those are my girls, Kat and Ashley. I would be like, I don't have my booth rent. They'd be like, it's okay, B. Like, we see you working. We believe in you. Like, this is when I was slowly taking off on social media, but I wasn't monetizing it yet. It was so new. Nobody knew how to monetize back then. And once you had a little bit of following, you could get brand deals. Me making $75 to post a picture was a win to me. I'm like, what? $75, and I'd be in the salon all day waiting on a client to walk through the door, sometimes sitting in the salon and I didn't even have a client, hoping and praying for a walk-in. This was back then when it wasn't like you have a scheduled, day, like you could schedule online on Instagram and just click the link in my bio. No, I'm working in a real salon waiting on somebody to walk in and say, hey, do you do sew-ins? Yes, I do. $200. Dang, I can't afford that. I'll do it for $50. Please just sit in my damn chair. Please, somebody. So that $75 for that brand deal was like, yo, like I can really monetize this. But you guys, the mindset was never chasing money. The mindset was never trying to be something I wasn't. I'm telling you, the money and everything will align when you just put yourself out there being your true, authentic self. Flip it. I think people are chasing money and trying to do what they think will work or what they think will go viral or what they think the world wants to see or what they think is going to make them financially free, opposed to just showing up as their true authentic self and letting the money that you attract by being yourself come. So flip your mindset. Be yourself. The right people, the right audience that loves you by being naturally you, so you don't have to keep up a facade. And that money will come. So that was my first brand deal, $75. And now I didn't quit. I had 3 jobs, y'all. I worked in it was like a place called Sweet Auburn Seafood. I don't even know if it still exists. I was waitressing there. I was waitressing at the Tavern in Lenox. I was working at Exclusive Game. T.I. opened a restaurant. I got hired there. I worked there for like 2 days. I was like, I can't do this. Y'all need some more organization. Tip. You got to get back in the studio and get out the restaurant business because I can't do this. I had so many jobs, y'all, but I did not let those jobs go until I got more brand deals. And I was like, I'm making more posting pictures and doing brand deals than I am in the hair salon, than I am waitressing. And I'm working way more doing that. It's like I want to work smarter, not harder. So then I was able to quit my jobs and do social media full time. Sometimes, I'm not going to say don't just quit your job. Sometimes you have to step out on faith and be like, you know what, in this season, God is telling me to move. I highly suggest you fast and pray about it before you just jump. But some seasons you don't have to wait. Don't quit your job and try to start that business. You ain't got nothing saved up. You ain't got no money. And now you under a bridge talking about B.Simone said, quit my job. No, player. Going on back and clock in until you can afford it. So I switched that over and I started doing entrepreneurship full time. And I didn't really call myself a comedian or become a comedian until I got on Wild 'N Out. I was like, I am not a comedian. I always wanted people to know me as doing everything. I'm an actress, I'm a singer, I'm a dancer, I'm an all-purpose entertainer. I never wanted to be put in a box. So back then, people might have been like, she all over the place. But really, now they look at me as, when you think of B.Simone, what word do y'all think? I want to know what y'all think. Comment that below. Like, what do you think when you think of B.Simone? Do you think funny girl? Do you think entrepreneur? Do you think that girl do everything? Do you think rapper? Do you think... I remember her music era when she was on Sway, killing that freestyle. Yeah, I killed that freestyle. You can make it pop up, a little clip. Yeah, don't show them too much. Don't show them too much if you don't know. Yeah, millions of views. What's up? The raw shit freestyle. Yeah, you can show it, make it pop up. Yeah, don't show them too much. Don't show them too much. Yeah, get it out of there. Yeah, so I did. Don't play. Music was going viral. Music was trending on YouTube. Don't play with it. I got bars now. But when it's like, and you know what? To answer your question, it might depend on when you found me. If you found me in 2016 when I was going viral, you might think of me as a comedian. If you found me by my freestyles, you might think of me as a rapper. If you found me on Wild 'N Out, you might think of me as an improv comedian, you know? If you found me from my book, if you found me from Simone Beauty, you might think of me as the entrepreneur. But whatever season you found me in, that might be what you think of me as, but I always wanted to be an all-purpose entertainer. That's why I called myself the female Jamie Foxx. I'm like, Jamie Foxx does everything. When he sings, you're not laughing, baby. He is singing his heart out. When he acts, Ray Charles, wasn't nothing funny about that. I thought he was Ray Charles, and I didn't even know who Ray Charles was. I was like, this man is Ray Charles. I don't know who Ray Charles is, but whoever it is, this ain't Jamie Foxx. It was phenomenal. When he acts, he's taken serious. When he does music, he's taken serious. When he does comedy, he's taken serious. I just saw his comedy special for the first time. I know I'm late. Please don't talk mess about me. I know I'm late. But I think I need security. I think that's what it's called. I might need security. I think I need security. Wow, wow, wow. Phenomenal. I was literally working on a comedy special. I'm like, I can't put this out. I can't put this out. Jamie Foxx. That is a real comedy special, but whatever he is doing, he's taken serious in that lane, and that has always been my goal. So you can do it all. You can be all of it, but whatever is working in your favor in that season, focus on that, water that, and when that takes off, everything else will be under the umbrella of that. Now, because I took off as this comedian, I can sing, I can dance, I can do music, I can be on Wild and Out, I can write a book, I can sell lip gloss, b.simone Beauty, because it's all under this umbrella. But it all started from me being this viral sensation, this comedian on the internet. So y'all, I want to say, people ask me this all the time. Like my homeboy literally asked me this like recently. He's like, you are a marketing genius. How do you market? How do you market yourself? Like it's just so, anything you do, the LTTA rollout, marketing. When you rolled out your book and you was chasing the baby, marketing. When you made him your Halloween costume, that was marketing. When you did this, marketing, baby girl, the voice, marketing. You guys, y'all want to know my secret sauce? Zoom in. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you my secret sauce. Come on, zoom in. Yeah. I market my truth. Whoever I am in that season, when I was chasing the baby, it started off as a crush. It was a real crush. I really had a crush on this man. So I was marketing it. The marketing for the LTTA rollout, that was my life. Do you see? You got to get the deeper picture. I didn't have to think of no outline and no script. I just wrote my life. I wrote that LTTA rollout. It was me in darkness, in depression with a hoodie on, getting out because I still have to show up in the midst of chaos in the media. Now I'm walking into a new season by myself. I market what I'm going through. When I sold my book, Baby Girl, Manifest the Life You Want, my marketing around that was, hey, I really manifested the baby. I'm going to use that as marketing. Like I really chased this man for three freaking years because I had a crush on him. And he put me in one of his biggest videos to date. I was the lead role in it. And now we actually have a platonic friendship 4 years later. Marketing for me. Yes, it has a little bit of technique here. We're going to drop on your birthday, right? We're going to try to get more views and more eyes and more interaction. Your birthday is going to be a big day. Let's drop on your birthday. Okay, for Black Friday, let's do this. Even b.simone Beauty. I have a cosmetic line, if you didn't know, called b.simone Beauty that is on hold right now, but we will be launching hopefully in the fall or early 2025. Once again, I'm not in no rush. Stop rushing. I said that in an earlier episode. What episode was that? Episode 12. Episode 12. Go back and watch it. Stop rushing. In this season, I'm taking my time. Yeah, The Art of Detachment. Episode 12. Go listen to that. That's a great episode. But b.simone Beauty, the colors, the names of the colors, they were like, we love these names. I was like, it's literally my truth. It's how I manifest it. Baby Girl. I named it Baby Girl. Moneymaker. Boss Up. I was bossing up in that season. Millionaire Mindset. Like Diamond was my birthstone. Always align your marketing and your brand and what you're selling with who you are. So I don't have to force anybody to buy anything. I'm just telling you my story. And if it resonates with you, cool. If it doesn't, this product isn't for you. All I'm doing is telling my truth through my products. When I started b.simone Fit, I didn't have to start a huge marketing campaign. I was like, I'm fat. I didn't have to think of a marketing campaign. The marketing campaign was my stomach. I am fat. I am overweight. I am almost 180 pounds, and you are 5'5", and you cannot walk 5 steps without huffing and puffing. That was the marketing, the truth. You're overweight. You're out of shape. We're going to start a fitness program, but you're going to have to do it first. So you can't market the truth without going through it. You got to go through some stuff. You got to do it. How you going to sell a fitness challenge, a fitness program, and you obese? You overweight. So what I have to do, I had to take 30 days, 60 days, 90 days and go through the process. I lost 45 pounds. And then it's like, okay, now I can package it up and sell it. This is what worked for me. It might not work for you, but I don't have to market anything that is a facade or a lie, because all I do is market who I am in each season. In this season, everything I'm promoting, walk in your truth, walk in your purpose, use your gifts, get your voice back, get your confidence back. That's what I'm going through. So I don't have to have this huge marketing scheme. I just tell my truth through the marketing. So I encourage you, once again, be your whole self, whoever you are in this season, and put that behind the brand. There always should be a story behind your brand, and your story is you. We do have a few little entrepreneur questions. If you have any other questions about this episode and you want me to elaborate more on entrepreneurship, I don't really want to bore y'all with this, but maybe y'all want to hear it. Maybe y'all want to hear more of my story, specific questions. You can always ask me on Instagram. Try to post under the pictures though, because it's really, really hard to go through DMs. So just go to the last pinned post and you can ask questions there on Instagram. The Instagram is Let's Try This Again. But I put a poll in the Instagram stories and I was like, ask entrepreneurship questions. And we have like a few that we're going to answer. What should I do if I want to pursue a career change, but I don't know where to start? I think you have to see what you like doing. Like, don't get stuck somewhere where you're just working to make money and you don't feel purposeful. Like, what do you like doing? Do you feel like you're getting taken advantage of where you're at? Do you feel like you're not making what you're worth where you're at? Do you feel like you're not happy where you're at? Why do you want a career change? Are you just bored? Or are you looking to find your purpose? And to do that, you have to try new things. What are you good at? Everybody has a gift. I don't care who you are. Everybody has a gift. You're born with something. Your gift could literally be your patience. Okay? Like your gift is usually something that comes easy and natural to you, but is difficult for other people. What is your gift? Gifts isn't always talents. A talent, oh, I could sing, I could dance, I could act. Okay, cool. But your gift can literally be you motivate people very well. You're a good listener. You have patience. You work with kids well. You bring out things in people that nobody else could have brought out of them. What is your natural gift? You try to use that gift to find your purpose. So if you want a career shift, you also want to be happy and you want to be purposeful. Right? So start to try different things that you feel like your gift can be used in that area. That would be my advice. You have to do trial and error or else you're just going to be stagnant. And I literally talked about this with my therapist. I'm literally more scared of what's going to happen if I stay than what's going to happen if I go. I'm more scared of what's going to happen if I sit stagnant and do the same thing over and over than what's going to happen if I try. So you have to try. You have to put yourself out there. Even when I was going through one of my darkest years last year with my mental health, me trying new techniques to get my mindset to a better place, some stuff just didn't work. Or some stuff worked for a while and then it stopped working, like the gym. For a whole season, I could go to the gym and cry in the gym. I would literally cry as I was lifting the weights. I'm like, if I can make it through this, I can make it through life. If I can do one more of this, I can do one more day. Like I correlated the gym so much to life, but eventually it stopped working. So maybe you have to walk. Maybe you have to journal. Maybe you have to pray a different way. Maybe you have to have your worship and praise and worship. But I'm saying you have to try. You're not going to know until you try. So it's going to be trial and error, but try to try something that allows you to use your gifts. What is the best investment you can make as an entrepreneur? Y'all know I'm going to say yourself. You want everybody else to help you. You want everybody else to see you. You want everybody else to give you money. You want everybody else to put you in position to win. You're not doing it for yourself. You barely believe in you. How I'm going to believe? You rapping? I didn't even know you could sing. Well, I ain't never heard you sing. You got a clothing line? Why don't you wear it? You got on Louis. Where your shirt at? You want everybody else to market you. You want everybody else to give you money. You want everybody else. Man, F them. They'll never repost me. So you barely on social media. You don't repost you. You not going hard for you. Why am I going to do it? So I think your best investment is yourself. Every single time you get a check, you can put money to the side for the bigger picture. I don't care if you're putting aside $5 a week. It sounds stupid, it sounds minimal, but once you get to the end of that year, I don't know what that is, but it's something that you can put into your business. It's something. It's better than zero. You getting your nails and your hair done every week. For what? Who is you showing off to? You ain't, what's going on? Put that hair in a ponytail, put a hat on, and save that hair money for your business. You know, you getting your makeup done. You're buying clothes. You're doing this. You're doing that. You're over, okay, I got to put gas in my car. I got to eat. You got to eat. Yeah, I remember days where I ate less, though. I was eating to survive. Sometimes you have to be in that survival mode. I'm not saying be there forever. But sometimes you don't need to be worried about, I'm saving up so this weekend we could go to Ruth Chris. We could go get some steak. For what? You got to start putting money to the side to invest in yourself, not just financially, your time, your mind. What are you feeding your mind? You're not investing into yourself long term if you're constantly feeding your mind toxic stuff. Your mindset has to shift around money, around investing, around your entrepreneur goals. So your best investment is yourself. I'm not just talking about financially. And speaking of your mind, the last question was, how do I get motivated when I fall off track? For me, this is for me. And mind you, all of these answers are for me. It's my journey and my experience. How do I get motivated when I fall off track? Fulfillment. Fulfillment. If I am not fulfilled, I can't function. Fulfillment. What fulfills me? Okay, being an entrepreneur fulfills me. Starting businesses fulfills me. Comedy fulfills me. So to be fulfilled, these are the things I have to do to get there. If I don't do these things, it's literally as simple as black and white. If I do not do these things, I will not get there. So how are you fulfilled? When you look in the mirror, are you happy with what you see? Do you feel like you're overweight? Do you feel like you don't like what you see? Do you feel insecure? How do we get to the end goal of changing that and loving ourselves? I have to watch what I eat. Start at the beginning. I have to get some self-control and discipline. I have to get some structure in my life. You have to acknowledge the problems and figure out what is going to get you to the point of fulfillment. Start at the issue. And how do we fix that issue? Take it back to the basics. How do we fix these little things? It seems so little, y'all. I'm telling you, it seems little until you've done it for a year. You've been consistent with not eating at midnight, a midnight snack. You got a Snicker bar by your bed. But you complaining about your stomach every day? Somebody out there right now, you got a Diet Coke and a cereal bowl on your nightstand when it should be a Bible. Yeah. You're overweight, bucko. Yeah. So I don't want to hear nothing else about you not liking your stomach until you put the Snicker bar down. So let's start with something small. Self-control and discipline. And once you do that for 6 weeks, in 6 months, in 6 years, now we get to fulfillment. I'm fulfilled and I'm happy and I'm confident because now I look better. I feel better. And I'm just using diet and the physical appearance as an example. That could be anything. Fulfillment. I know I want to be on tour. I know it fulfills me when I'm doing comedy on tour. I know it fulfills me when I can be myself, start a brand from the ground up, from zero, and make it a multi-million-dollar brand that not only is making me and my family financially free, but it's touching somebody because there's always a purpose and a message behind my brands. That fulfills me. But to have that fulfillment, I have to fucking work. Excuse my language, but I have to work. I got to get up every day. I have to be productive every day. I have to be consistent on social media. Not just consistent, I want to go viral, just consistent putting out content consistently to be in people's algorithm. I have to post pictures. So think of the end goal of what your life would look like if you were fully fulfilled, how you would look, how you would feel, what dream job you would have, and what are the steps you have to do to get there. For me, my motivation is fulfillment. The highest level of success is not financial, it's fulfillment. You got millionaires committed suicide, so it can't be money. Money can't be the answer. Money can't be the answer if we got billionaires jumping off bridges. Come on, let's think, people. Money cannot be the answer. It's fulfillment. You can be fulfilled in a shack with the love of your life. If you are happy and fulfilled, to me, that is success. I want to be fulfilled. So how do I become fulfilled? It starts with the little things, the little everyday habits. I'm still trying to break certain habits. I'm still trying to break certain things. But acknowledging it and being honest with who you are and where you are in this season, I promise it's a major step. Acknowledgement in the truth, stop brushing it under the rug. Acknowledgement of who you truly are. Baby, you done heard me say it a million times on this podcast if you listen. I had an addiction to food, and I still battle with it. Addiction to overeating and binge eating and just eating, stress eating, happy eating, celebratory eating. It's my birthday eating. I got 2 more followers eating. You don't need to celebrate those 2 followers with a burger. Relax. You just want an excuse to eat that French fry. Oh, girl, we made it to LA safely. Thank you. Glory be to God. Let's go get let's go get a meal. A celebratory meal. Let's celebrate the little things. No, you just want to eat. So yeah, y'all. To me, the highest level of success is not financial. It's not money. It's not riches. It's not fame. It's fulfillment. If you're fulfilled doing what you do every day, you can't lose. I'm fulfilled. I am fulfilled. Even when I take a financial loss, this is what comes with it. I'm fulfilled. I love what I do. I will never, ever, ever stop what I do. Entrepreneurship, starting businesses based off my truth, my life, and hopefully my testimony and my experience can touch other people and make me some money. Yeah. I want to live off my gifts, my fulfillment, and be financially free. Yeah, I want the mansion, but I also want peace. Yes, I want the nice clothes, but I also want joy. Yes, I want the beautiful family, and I want the look and the aesthetic, but I also want internal happiness. I don't want all of that and be dead and rotten and dark and black and depressed on the inside. It don't work like that. So the highest level of success is fulfillment. I want to be fulfilled. So I love you guys. I hope this was a great episode for y'all. Entrepreneurs out there, look now. Entrepreneurs, come on. God done planted something in you. Stop brushing it under the rug. You have a gift. Figure out a way in this season to use your gift. Use your gift. What is God calling you to do? What are you good at? Use your gift. Stop getting stuck in that rut of just working a job, or maybe it's not a job. Maybe it's just a lifestyle over and over and over of just working to make money, to live, to possibly get a little vacation once a year in the rut, and you're not fulfilled. What fulfills you? Use your gift to walk in purpose. I love you guys. Thank you for listening to another episode of Let's Try This Again podcast. Rate, comment, subscribe, share with everybody. I love y'all so much, and we'll see you next week. Bye. Thank you for joining me for another episode of the Let's Try This Again podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and share the podcast. Until next time, stay resilient, and remember, I love you guys.